With 3 friendly matches in the United States without their brightest and best stars in attendance, you'd have expected that Tottenham Hotspur would play at least one stinker of a match. That's pretty much what we got today as Spurs rolled out to a 1-0 win over AC Milan thanks to a second-half goal from George Kevin N'Koudou. Spurs rotated like crazy, partially out of necessity as players like Victor Wanyama, Tashan Oakley-Boothe, and Erik Lamela were all injured. Spurs played a CB pairing of Davinson Sanchez and TJ Ioma, and had a midfield three of George Marsh, Oliver Skipp, and Luke Amos. Anthony Georgiou started the match at left back. First half. This was a half of football. The ball was kicked around, a lot of youngsters played, but not a lot happened. Tottenham's young squad had the majority of the ball, but really didn't generate much offense at all. The best chance came thanks to a bit of Luke Amos' pressure towards the end of the half when he nicked the ball off of a Milan defender, but his shot went just wide of the post. Milan played on the counter and had the majority of the chances in the first half, with Patrick Cutrone getting most of them. He probably had a good 4 chances to score, but wasn't able to convert any of them. Halftime came and I got myself a beer. That's the news. Second half. Spurs made one halftime substitution when Michel Verme swapped out for Paulo Gazzaniga, and it didn't take long for Spurs to get on the scoreboard, either. George Kevin N'Koudou made 2 goals in 2 preseason games as he ran forward with the ball at his feet and fired a lovely ball into the top left corner of the goal just 4 minutes into the half. In the 62nd minute, Spurs made a double substitution, bringing on Son Heung-min and Christian Eriksen for Fernando Llorente and Lucas Moura. Gazzaniga came through early in the half, making a couple of nice stops on Milan shots, and N'Koudou nearly had a brace but his short-range effort was parried away by Gianluigi Donnarumma. Milan came close thanks to a free kick from Calhanoglu, but otherwise never really threatened. Neither did Spurs, for that matter. It was mostly a kick around after the goal, with neither team really looking to push forward with alacrity. Whatever, Spurs win. The final score was 1-0. Reactions: that game kinda sucked. Spurs youngsters had pretty solid matches overall. TJ Ioma in particular played with composure beside Davinson Sanchez. He got lost a couple of times, but overall I was quite impressed, and he might have played his way into a decent loan. The midfield three of Amos, Skipp, and Marsh didn't create much, but they played with a familiarity that comes from, probably, having played a whole bunch of youth league matches together. If we have to rely on any of them in the Premier League, however, we are boned. Georgiou was also decent, playing, ostensibly, out of position at left back. Got forward quite a bit, was trying to be progressive. Got beat a few times on the counter. Swings and roundabouts. GKN's goal nicely disguised the fact that he still doesn't look like he has any idea how to football. Lucas Moura gonna lead us to the Premier League title. And not great day for Walker Peters tonight, who looked hesitant with the ball and got abused by Calhanoglu several times tonight. I wanted to see more of him, especially on his natural right side. I don't really think we can take much from that match. It sure looked like nobody but the development squatters really wanted to be out there.